Hi, and that was a millennial minute, I felt. Welcome to A Sheep Staring at Me playing D&D. Uh, there is actually a sheep staring at me right now. Um, we just figured that out. Because, yeah, I'm in my room now, not in the kitchen, which is more comfortable.
Major
Um,
improvement.
yeah, yay. And as it is maybe apparent, there's again only two of us.
Whoa!
Yay. Well, everybody's either sick or very busy with uni or very panicky or all of those. And
Should
we're
that
here.
be something bad for me? Because I'm not busy with uni.
I don't know. I'm not either.
Okay, good.
So
So I feel okay
I,
then.
I don't know what that means. Maybe it
Hmm.
just means that we use this for, I don't know, not feeling as
Procrastination.
busy. That too. That too. Well, but I do have to say, everything that I did plan for this session, and I did plan some stuff, luckily, um, was done in like 30 minutes in a class. And it was a poetry class. So yeah, just heads up. It's gonna be weird. Um, basically, okay. Like always. Okay, where were we? Very confused. Otherwise, we ended last session, um, which for us was 2 weeks ago, but
Hmm.
you're going to watch it a week after because we were smart. Yay. Um, and yeah, so it was a while ago. We ended the session in a house, sleeping, and well, um, and there's noises, so I'm confused. And my door doesn't close.
This
Random
is
fact.
great.
If anybody hears any weird noises, people talking, I don't know. I do have different voices, but generally they're not very vocal. So anyways.
All right.
Um yeah, my ADHD is very active again. Okay, we were in a house in a bit of Fae,
Hmm.
and we met Nissa and her brother,
Hmm.
and Yara was asleep the entire time. Yay.
Yeah.
But their patron made an appearance, which was the brother of Nissa. And he gave finally a token to Yaro because warlocks,
Hmm.
um, and gave a token to you, an owl, in case you need it, and then left. Okay. And where we're going to start this week is asleep. And Eldryn, you wake up slowly. It's a very feather soft bed that you're in. And as you're waking very slowly, suddenly there's a commotion and someone is ripping open the curtains and going, "Oh, finally, you're awake." Well, you have a very deep sleep, young lady. Well, maybe I shouldn't say young lady, but milady. Anyways, um, yeah,
Well, I will look. I'll kind of sit up and I'll look around. Is anything different?
everything's different.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay.
And I'm just noticing that apparently I have a thing with making people wake up in weird places. But yeah. Um, you're in a bed that is a full poster bed, and the curtains that were ripped open weren't the windows co curtains. No, they were the poster bed curtains. Um, and what you can see is a well, from where you are, she would look elven, um, woman of not old but not young age, kind of a
Hmm.
um, not specific enough to be in any way interesting. Um, or interesting enough to be specific that way around. Um, she's kind of running about the room trying to ready things, is finding clothes, putting them somewhere, um, ordering someone you can't see, to not take that long with the breakfast. And what else you can see is it's a big room. It's more the kind of room where you would say it's rooms. It's more of a, even without looking very like extremely or specifically, it seems like it's a palace, or at least a
All
manor
right.
house of
Mm-hmm.
some sort.
All right. So pompous.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. Um. All right. Is that woman still close?
Yeah. She's at the end of the bed.
Okay, then I will slowly like get up and like where am I?
Oh, of course. Well, bloody hell. Firstly, introductions. I'm Torna. Um, and you're in Tyrinia? Ever heard? But
Wait,
in the palace, anyways.
I think so. That might just wait. Let me check background story.
But
No, I don't think so. No, I've never been there. No. So have I heard of it? Like historically?
um, I don't know. Do you want to do a history check?
Sure. Why not? Shit, I don't even have my. Oh, I'm very well prepared for today.
I'm not either. My internet connection just said, "Oh, my your internet connection is unstable." So
Oh, perfect. Not
great
like we checked yesterday.
for like half an hour. It was fine. Apparently, that was a 4 o'clock thing and not a well, not a generally thing.
Well,
Well,
I rolled a net one.
never heard of it. Um,
Right.
and also I mean, you've just woken up.
Yeah,
Everything's still hazy.
yeah. Okay. Why am I here?
Oh, well, I don't really know that. Um,
Great. How did I get here?
um, well, I was just told that I'm to wait on you. That's all.
By whom?
Oh, one of the princes.
One of the princes. All right. Where's my prince?
Oh, they're still where they were. And well, the way I understood it, you're technically still where you were, but also not. Well,
Oh, I like this. No, never mind. I don't. Do you mean I'm like dreaming?
well, that I'm not that well read. I I wouldn't know how to answer that one.
Do you know someone who would?
Oh yeah,
Possibly.
yeah. Loads of people who know better than me.
Would you mind taking me to someone who could
Not like
explain?
that. You should really get dressed first and maybe have breakfast.
Oh, I'm not even dressed. All right. Okay. So the clothes she laid out for me are the ones I'm supposed to wear. Are they like my usual clothes, or are they different?
What would be your usual clothes?
Well,
Just to
my my like pants skirts and like a blouse and a vest and my coat.
well, I'd say they're not your usual clothes, but they're in the style of your usual clothes, but fancier. So
Okay.
it looks like someone genuinely tried to make you comfortable, to
No.
give you something nice that you would be comfortable in.
No. Someone giving an effort for me. All right. Um, I'll nod and go change.
And she
And I'll
helps
make it quick.
she'd help you with the fastenings that you can't reach and things like that. And
Thank you.
when you turn around, there is breakfast waiting on a smaller table, and it's basically the kind of breakfast where you would think, oh, yeah, that's the fanciest version of what I would like to have.
All right. Yeah, I'll just eat quietly, I think, and like try to get my head straight, but don't think that'll happen.
Can you give me a perception check?
Always. No, this dice is gone. To a different die. Oh, wait, I need my um that's a 9. Wait, I have my
Should be
perceptions.
relatively.
Well, my perception is +7 if I remember correct, so yes. 16.
Okay. Um, well, you wouldn't be able to see any particular details or anything, but what you do see is your clothes, your usual clothes, are still there. They're just not
Mm-hmm.
laid out for you to wear. Still
All
absolutely
right.
there. Your pack's there, your things are there. And on like a nightstand situation, you can also see like the couple of most personal things that you would be looking for. Piper is there, and the owl is there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely take Piper and the owl, and probably also my book, not the one that Daryl gave me, but the one I always carry, with the one with my spells.
Yeah.
I will take that with me.
And you would notice that there's both a proper belt that you can clip the things on, and if you need it for the book, a satchel.
Hmm.
So like they thought of it.
Very, very considerate. I like it, but I'm still wary.
Yeah. So Torna would kind of bustle around, kind of do her thing, um, sometimes mumbling and like just because she isn't particularly comfortable with the situation, but also because it's normal for her. I think she would be talking about gossip at the palace. So, for example, that one of the princes um, is a very nice guy, but his wife is so envious of him. And because she is the daughter of the king, and well, obviously she's used to being in power, but now she isn't. And of course, shouldn't tell anybody that, but and then she rambles on about Grania, the pixie healer that always gets into trouble. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll
And what
follow
you
her.
can
I'll listen.
also and what you can also hear out of what she's talking is several times where she says, "Oh, those damned unseelie." Well, we have to be nice now, but annoying still.
Do I know that word?
Unseelie, you
Mm-hmm.
would. You know the Feywild, right?
Mm.
You would know that originally when the Feywild was a Feywild and not part of the now world of the normal world, you would know that the Seelie and the Unseelie would have been the factions in the Feywild. Um, Basically like governments in a way. The Unseelie being darker fey creatures, and the Seelie being the lighter ones that usually work with people, with humans, with elves from the normal world more. But since the worlds had collided, well, it seems like the Seelie and the Unseelie have a pact.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And you would also know from books that, well, they don't have that much land to govern anymore. People got lost. They got lost. And they got to figure it out. So they basically decided, okay, we're all Fae. And they built a new court, and they have a new-ish way of ruling. Like very old stories would probably say that's the original way of ruling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I assume you would want to kind of get out of the rooms and go somewhere else. Torna would kind of not really send you, but tell you, well, at this time, well, all the ladies, well, all the people really would be in the gardens now. So if you want to go to the gardens, um, that might be the easiest way.
Okay.
And she kind of basically makes, I'm just very confused because the door doesn't close. Um, but yeah, she would kind of show you the way to the gardens, but then, let you go on your own. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I like the halls where I'm going. Do they remind me of something? Like something I've read in books about, or
Hmm. Question. Um, 1 second. Too many notes. Pa, 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 pa. Well, um, the hallways would seem to you. You remember the book that you got from Daryl, right? The children's stories in there that were talking about the very ancient days. Um, it seems like that. It also seems like what is described and shown in there. but it looks newer because
Mm-hmm.
you would know that whatever that was back in the day would be thousands and thousands of years ago, and that would be ruins. But this is, well, a pretty new palace.
Okay. When I want dilly-dally about, I'll just go straight to the gardens.
Yeah, in the gardens, it's it's like a like these crosswalks in very old like monasteries and things,
Mm-hmm.
but in huge. Like it feels like there's one after the other and one crosswalk in another crosswalk, and there's roses and there's grass and you can already hear like a fountain somewhere. You can also well, what sounds like children play. Um, but when you enter into the garden from the side, you can see it's not children, it's pixies that are fluttering about
Oh.
and throwing pixie dust at each other and just actually having a grand old time. And you would be able to see some ladies walk around in, if you thought your clothes were fancy, they're not.
All right.
And I have
Um,
a very
I will
interesting internet
carefully.
connection. Yeah.
Oh no. I will carefully um go up to the ladies